because I'm giving you my love for free.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have this Halloween inspired cut crease, and the first thing I did was prime my eyelids, and I used the MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre. And the first shade I'm going in with is called Sure Thing by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to blend this all over in my crease, going back and forth using a fluffy blending brush. And I just want to start with saying that this is my first Halloween look ever on my channel, and I believe I'm doing YouTube now for 3 years. I just find it really scary to kind of step out my comfort zone, but this year I really wanted to do something Halloween, so I'm really not proud of it, but keep in mind that this was like my first time doing something like this. So now I'm using the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm using this green shade, and I'm also going to blend this in my crease, going back and forth with a blending brush, and this one is by the brand Anastasia Beverly Hills. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that quickly because I feel kind of embarrassed because the Spiderweb totally turned out differently than I had in mind. So yeah, I just want to tell you guys. So now I'm using this black eyeshadow, and I'm using a eyebrow brush to create a sharp line in my crease, and this is going to be the line of my cut crease. Now that I'm done with creating that crease line, I'm going to use this dark green shade, and I'm going to blend this straight on top of that black line and a tiny bit above it. And the brush that I'm using for this is a Morphe M504. This is a super tiny blending brush, which is perfect to blend for in your crease because it's really precise.
You tell me that I made you think if we have something special more than happy drinks, you'll go without blinking. No, you won't see that I'm lying to be on my own, on my own. No, you don't hear when I told you I fear we are done, that we are done.
Now I'm going back in with that black eyeshadow again from the Morphe 35B eye palette, and I'm going once again on top of that black line that I created at the beginning, but this time with a more precise blending brush, and this is the pencil brush by Dose of Colors, and I'm just going to softly blend it straight on top of that line. Now that I'm done with applying that black eyeshadow in my crease, I'm going to use a mixture of the dark green shade and the light green shade, and I'm going to blend this one more time in my crease just to make sure that the darkness in my crease isn't that harsh, and I really want it to blend more towards my eyebrow, just that it gets like a very soft, well blended effect instead of that it's like a super harsh line. Because if you create a cut crease, that's like the least thing you want. You want all the shades to just really blend smoothly together, and in order to create that, you really need to go back and forth with darker and lighter shades. So now for my next step, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC15, and I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid and straight underneath the cut crease line that I created to make it extra sharp. Then for my next step, I'm going to use the white shade from the Morphe palette, and I'm using my MAC 242 brush, and I'm just going to press this all over where I applied concealer, just to make sure that the concealer stays perfectly in place. It's just like with concealer underneath your eyes, you're setting it with powder so it stays in place. Now the next shade is the Shorting Eyeshadow by Makeup Geek, which I also used at the beginning for my crease, and I'm going to apply this at the beginning part of my eyelid using that same MAC 242 brush. Now next to that, I'm going to use the green shade from the Morphe palette using that same brush again, and I'm just going to tap with my brush onto my eyelid and also slightly on top of the Shorting eyeshadow, so this green shade from the Morphe palette and the Makeup Geek shade kind of melt into each other. Now for my eyeliner, I'm going to use the Balm Swing liquid liner. I do have to mention that in this video I used a lot of different eyeliners and none of them really worked for me. All of them kind of made it look like it cracked, if that makes sense. So if you have any suggestions for if I ever want to do something like this again, on what is like a nice eyeliner that doesn't crack, let me know please, because all these eyeliners were giving me a really hard time. At this moment I'm using the Eye of Horus pencil eyeliner with like a sort of tip, and somehow every eyeliner that I use that looks like this always dries out, and it's always the tip that dries out, which makes it really hard to create a sharp line, and I really hate that. I believe the Kat Von D one is really nice, but I find that one so expensive, and because I have had like so many horrible experience with this type of eyeliner, I'm kind of afraid to like spend so much money on a eyeliner like this. But yeah, if you guys have a suggestion, or if you say like that one is amazing, you need it, then let me know. Maybe you can convince me. But I just want to notice, I just want to tell you that I really struggle with that. And yeah, I'm really not proud of how it turned out, but it took me so much time that I also didn't want to not post this because it took me too much work. I mean, because it took me so much work, I want to show it so it's not for nothing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, if you recreate this, you can just recreate it and do it better. I'm sure you will do it better than me. Or you can do the cut crease without the spiderweb, but I just wanted to do something Halloween inspired since I have never done that before. I will try to do a few more. I'm not really sure. I do have one video which will go up at the end of October, which is Halloween inspired. And maybe I will try another spiderweb inspired cut crease. I have something in mind. But yeah, just let me know. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you know I struggle with something on my skin, which is called, I don't think I'm pronouncing this right in English, but I believe it's called eczema. I'm not sure, but it's around my mouth and it's really annoying, and the doctor says that I cannot wear foundation. So I'm really trying when I'm at home to not wear any makeup on my skin, because when I do, it feels really irritating. And also, like, if I would do like a super Halloween look and I would use like Halloween makeup, so not really makeup, but I believe it's called smink, that would really mess up my skin. I already know, because when I apply foundation on my skin around my mouth, it kind of burns. I will put a picture in this video so you can see what's going on. It's really annoying and I hope it will go away really soon. But I've spoken with some people that have the same and they say it can take forever. So I'm really afraid that that's going to be a case. If it ever will cure, I'll maybe make a video about it so I can help others. And if in the meantime you have any tips, because I know a lot of girls or men also struggle with this disease. I'm not really sure if I should call it disease, but it's definitely something really annoying. But if you have any tips, let me know, because any tip will be really helpful. So now that I'm done with creating that spider web and applying my winged liner, I'm going to use this black pencil by John to Blue. And I'm going to apply this in my waterline. This is one of my current favorites black eye pencils because it's super pigmented and it stays really well in the waterline. Before I used this one, I used the Marc Jacobs one, and this one is way less expensive. So that's really nice. But yeah, I'm just currently really liking this one. Now I'm going in with the black shadow from the Morphe palette, and I'm using a super tiny brush, and I'm going to softly press the black eyeshadow right underneath my lower lash line so it connects with my waterline. And also every time I do this, I also softly apply the eyeshadow on top of the waterline so there's no skin in between the lower lash line and the waterline. And then I'm going in with this vibrant pink shade. I felt like keeping this whole eye look green was a bit boring, so I wanted to spice it up with some pink. So I'm just going to blend this underneath my lower lash line using a pencil brush by Dose of Colors, and I'm just going back and forth to blend those black and pink together. Now for mascara, I used the Balm Matte Lash Mascara, and for my lashes I went in with the Snobby Lashes from my own lash line, Anytude. I have a special discount code in the description bar. And yeah, this is like the final step of the look. I really hope you liked how this turned out. I think the lashes really make the whole eye look complete because they're quite dramatic, and it's quite a dramatic eye look, so I think it's perfect. But yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. That will be really sweet. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, if you want to see more of my videos. I upload videos 3 times a week. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!
Yeah, you think you got the best of me, but just because I'm giving you my love for free, are things not for